Mike Taylor, I'm 42 years old. I own James Muscle Cars with Jennifer Taylor, my wife. This location's great.
So it's Saturday. Normally we don't work on the weekends, but we're at the hard push to get this truck done. Mike has deemed it a 7-day work week this week, which is completely understandable considering the time crunch. The build's gone over budget, which is not anything new, to be honest with you. But this is a turning point. This is a financial. That's who he is. He jumps feet head first into everything he does. So honestly, I think this is what he lives off of, is this rush.
So here's what we do. We drill out a small pinhole here and a small pinhole here, diagonal up here too, so that whenever we set the door back on, since we've already got it most part adjusted, whenever we go back, we don't have to sit there and spend hours adjusting the door back and forth. We can just put it on, stick our pins, put our bolts, and then everything lines back up again, just like it was. That way we're not double adjusting doors, because doors can take many, many hours to get them just right for your gaps. They're starting to wiggle.
Is it?
Yeah. Hey, look at that. Light helps a little bit. I guess if you were in a wreck, you didn't have to worry about your door falling.
Yeah, no kidding.
70 years of rust to keep her in place for you.
No baby strength on there.
They moved about that much.
Thinking with your dipstick,
I got an
Jimmy.
idea.
Been off since 1953.
Dude!
We need to pull the access cover off.
I just put it back on for now.
And just
Will that work?
Yeah.
So that's what I was trying to do. You said you gotta go with your left hand and then break your arm over, right? Break your wrist over, and only when you break your wrist are you able.
Hey!
Oh, we don't need this. But I went and got it.
It's good.
Old brother! Oh, rip it out.
Hit myself in the head.
Yeah.
I'm Shirley Reynolds from R&S Upholstery. Been in business since out of high school. So we do classic cars, and we just met over a classic car, and we've been doing probably 4 years together. Pretty easy. We understand each other.
Now I go in and let her know we're here, and then she'll open that door. Oh, okay. Went to the upholstery shop today. Have a really cool interior. We got the stress saddle look for the seat, kind of a stress saddle leather interior, headliner, and then Andrew's kind of came up with a really cool color for the interior as far as the metal goes on paint.
Oh, we want a darker.
You were talking about something like this. Is this what you're talking?
I like that a lot.
Me too.
These got these. And you know what's funny is this one's called tan.
Really? Yeah, I really
But
like
this
that.
comes in those colors. You were saying cream.
On our dash, we're gonna do a drop to put our AC stuff in,
Mm-hmm.
and I was gonna wrap that. I just don't know how the cream dash would look with the saddle. We could just do the saddle below it. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So total seat, doors, and headliner in this.
Yeah.
Yep.
What about- You got visors too?
No. Now carpet.
So we paint everything on the interior with cream color and then accent it with all this darker stuff.
Yep.
Awesome.
No. They're trying to keep from coming down here. Nobody likes this part. There's no instant gratification. Jordan's getting very tired. The mornings are getting slower and slower, and there's not enough coffee. Bodywork's coming along. Everybody's jumped in and been a tremendous help with it. Everybody's taken on tasks and really just done everything they've been asked to do. We did have to do an extra step on the bed that we weren't initially planning on. We had to go back and do a second fill on it to kind of hit some spots that we thought we had the first time. But no big deal, it set us back a little bit. We got it all lined out and everything's looking good now. We're gonna start putting color on the bottom of the cab and I think the bed this afternoon. We have had an issue. There was a misunderstanding on what we needed to order. When I originally ordered everything, I only ordered half of the entire supplies we needed. And apparently that was 3/4 of what was available in the entire world. So I put the order in for the second half a few days ago, and I think I've received none of it so far. It was supposed to be here this morning, and here we are at 3 in the afternoon, and I haven't heard a peep out of anybody. So it is abnormal to use this much pearl in a paint job, especially just a normal paint job like this that's not anything super exotic. So I can see a little bit of the reason for having to wait on it, but this has been a bit of a nightmare. I never thought that it would hold us up this bad.
Hi, Jennifer.
Like I want like a straw barber hat sitting in here. Buddy who was a DJ, and he was always making beats. And every time you were at his house, when you left, you had a 4 count in your head. Da, 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 da. I told you about the OSHA guy that let one of my crew members hang over the edge of the tower. Oh no.
You want it dead center or you put any other parts in here?
Hi America. I need DMT6. What was it? DMT6, the green pearl. They do a lot of $1,500 pearl. This sucks. That's why you batch your paint. Nobody move. I'm not adding the TRS-4 because that's our activator. Hey, America. So our pro tip of the day is we're gonna batch our paint. We mixed all our paint up. It being such a high pearl that we mix enough paint for the whole car, and then we batch all of the gallons that we mixed up together. That way all the colors will be true when we paint all the different parts. So we're gonna start mixing all of them together. That way we end up with one good final matching color. Hey, I'm working here. Oh no, is that the most annoying sound in the world?
Evanescence?
No.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. That was a little fast. Sorry. It's all good. I didn't mean to really stand it, dude.
Getting down to the nitty gritty. Trying to get a big batch of painting done today, and hopefully we can start really getting it all put together. I think it looks fantastic. Especially under all the lights and the deal, I think it's just gonna really be pretty cool looking. I think Jordan came up with the nickname the Magic Dragon or something like that, and I kind of dig it because of the different colors in it. It's pretty cool. We were short on some pearls and stuff. We were using Martin Sr., and I guess they don't have a warehouse that had that many pearls in stock, so it had to come from Dallas. So it took a few extra days that we were kind of needing it. But it finally came in, luckily right in time to start painting the whole big batch of paint. Well, there's always little things that cause little setbacks, so we're trying to persevere and go along.
Putting the gearbox in.
I'm gonna bring this from here, bring around for a new transmission, come back to there, and we're gonna double book where actually I don't want to bring it straight back, which will have to pipe and dump off where that's it. That way it's also show, and it just rumbles.
Rose, you want to jump in there where Andrew Jackson
You going?
up for a decent place you can
Go on, crossbreaks.
Trucks.
Got it?
I'm shifting weight when you go.
That was fun.
Those Indiana Jones moves.
Hey, you need to be over here.
Hang on.
You good?
Looks good. I think so. Jordan said last night after I got done painting, he's like, dude, have you ever noticed that back of the cab looks like the head of a Ninja Turtle? I'm like, yeah, it is green. That's freaking awesome.
You need an orange banner.
Put a stripe around the lights.
Give him some nunchucks.
See, what's crazy though, right here, this looks Hunter green.
Yeah, that's when
But
he,
you go
when he
up
was
here-
spraying that bed in the booth. I was like, yeah, it's really green here. Y'all got kind of inside.
Yeah, just everybody kind of balance it and make sure it don't fall off. Okay, so I got my
Yeah,
deal.
you already on your side?
Oh, we're not big. Alright, you guys out?
Yep.
Down.
Just put mine in when we get it out there also.
Sorry. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. Going back up.
Oh, yeah, appreciate it. You got to park now?
Alright, ready?
I forgot to take it off the lock.
I forgot to.
Oh, you don't need a lot.
Pull the lock.
Coming down with it. Not yet. I'm gonna put them in after we get the set down. Right here? Like this? Yeah. I want to get my set here.
What am I hung up on? My lift stopped going down.
Okay. We're holding. Just holding, guys.
Oh, it's getting awful wobbly on them. Garrett. Garrett.
Slide the arm out, Garrett.
Got to get all the bumpers and everything in.
Well, one of the problems is we're hitting the motor.
Whoa!
Hitting the motor.
Yeah, we're hitting the motor with cab.
Lift up on this though.
Okay.
Drop
Go.
that. Drop
Then just pushed our side way too far. Now the cab's got to go back just a smidge. There it is. That one's in the hole.
We're good then.
I just need the bolts down through the hole. You wanna? Cool.
Welcome to Spaghetti Factory. All this stuff goes outside the truck, and all this stuff stays inside the truck. Hang on, I'm gonna turn the light through there.
That game.
Does that go out the bottom somewhere, or in the pocket?
It's down in the pocket. There's no hole, access hole for it.
Oh, there ain't. And I did it. It's an aftermarket column that uses the base of a GM, and they modern column, tilt wheel, blinkers on the column. I actually had it left. Well, I stole it from my own project truck to make this one work. Oh, I wish we had kind of mocked up the wiring and stuff a little bit longer. That screws so much shit. And I'm like,
Right.
fuck.
You can screw anything to any of this stuff here.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what I'm trying to do, but I'm
But
using
you got
two-sided.
nothing.
I'm using two-sided adhesive that actually works really fucking good.
As long as you're plugging that.
Nothing you got area over there.
Yeah, like. here and they pulled them off and they asked me if I wanted to keep the arms in place, and I said for now.
Maybe we'll ride that and make that rubber.
At this point, instead of trying to get on farm and stuff, I'm about for that.
I mean, you can use this and drill a hole through it, but that's all the part for all you do. Yeah, exactly. If it ain't stuck.
I'll put a pair of visors on it to get on it, do that. So we gotta do a shaft in that thing, because that's not enough for that double D.
Right, no, it's not.
Plus, you gotta have enough room for flaps too, because it actually tilts it outside instead of shoving the steering wheel in your face. Okay. Woo, I'm actually glad you got done. I was about to fall asleep.
I think that'd make a good bed. Pillow ready? Got flexible blanket? Yep. I'll be there tonight.